Wizard family, welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews and the Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars 2022. This is day 20, the 20th day of Advent, the 20th day of our pitting the German Beer Advent Calendar versus the US Beer Advent Calendar. But before we jump into it, the ways to support this channel are in the video description below, but the biggest way to support us is click that red subscribe button and join the Beard Wizard family, shooting for 2,000 subscribers by April. We're on track, but it's going to be close, so I need all the help I can get. Share this out there, let people know about the show. If you like the other shows, I'm going to have some Dark and Darker content, which if you don't know, that's a new game that's out. I should hopefully have a comic book review for you later today, if I can get some notes together and get my thoughts together. We'll see. If not, I may have to push it till Wednesday, but I'm really going to try to get that out today, and hopefully some more Twitch content tonight. So if you're interested in that, also follow me over on Twitch. I just need 6 more of you to join the Beard Wizard family over there, and I will be well on my way to affiliate. Just 6 more. It's not that many. So anyway, what is this? A live review show. Again, I'm taking a German beer advent calendar that I got from Costco versus a US beer advent calendar that my sister-in-law picked up at Aldi's. And I'm comparing day to day. Which one do I like better? Which beer style best represents that style of beer? Which one has the best flavor? Not comparing the two beers as far as which one is better than the other one, but which one is better for its style, for that beer, and whether I like it. Unfortunately, the US is behind. They've been pumping out a lot of IPAs, which for some reason is very popular around here, and I don't like IPAs. I'm not an expert. This is very subjective. This is based on my tastes in beer, so this is supposed to be for entertainment, but also educational purposes. I like to teach you guys as much as I can about the breweries, the styles of beers, and everything else. So right now I'm looking at my scorecard. Germany is at 12. The United States is sitting at 7. It is almost impossible. I mean, it's possible. The United States could pull it out, and tie it up, really, is all that's left for them to do, giving it a 12-12. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, 24 days in the Advent, but 48 beers that we have tried. We are on day 20, 40. That's how muddled my brain is. I'm trying to keep track of all this. That's why I got to write this stuff down. Anyway, I did forget to bring up, because I would like to teach you guys as much as I can about the styles of beers and what we're looking at and what these things are and what they mean. So up from Germany today is the Der Schwarzbach. Very cool label, very interesting. It is from the I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but the Kraftbierwerkstatt is the brewery. Now, this is an interesting brewery, and this is a Dopplebock beer. So the Kraftbierwerkstatt, they describe themselves as a gypsy brewery based in Boblingen, in the Stuttgart region. To brew their beers, they rent from small, medium-sized breweries. Craft beers brew with a lot of beer love and also beer rage. Result, extraordinary beers, far removed from the uniform mass trend. So they actually rent breweries to brew their beer. They travel around and do this, which is a very interesting concept. Most of the breweries that we have been tasting, well, all the brewers have been tasting, are permanent locations, private breweries, or larger craft breweries. But this one is what they call themselves, a gypsy brewery. And a Doppelbock, Doppel meaning double, this style is a bigger, stronger version of the lower gravity German style Bock beers. Bock beer being a very traditional German beer, this is considered a double Bock, if you will. Originally made by monks in Munich, the Doppelbock beer is food-friendly, rich in melanoidins, reminiscent of toasted bread. I love Doppelbock. It's probably one of my, it's right up there in probably my top 5 favorite beer styles. I love Doppelbock. So this is going to be a tough day for the United States. The United States is coming to bat with a German-style Pilsner today. Now, Pilsner is a pretty standard beer, pretty basic. One of the first beers ever really made, if I remember right. We've had Pilsners before. There shouldn't be a lot to it. It should be pretty straightforward, pretty mild, pretty basic. A good Pilsner, you should barely taste it. It should be just enough to taste it, and that's it. It shouldn't be overpowering with any bitterness, with hoppiness, with any sort of weird flavors. It's just a straight up beer. So we'll see. Again, Dopplebock, my favorite beer, one of my favorite beer styles. It's going to be tough for the USA today. So let's see if the United States can at least make up enough to tie it. There is another IPA in the mix, so I don't have a lot of hope for the United States on this one, but we'll see. Prost to the Dopplebock. That's got an interesting flavor. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure about this one. Wow. It's got a hint of sourness that I wasn't expecting. And for a Doppelbock, that's unusual. I'm really not sure about that one. All right. Well, let's clear the palate. So as I said, a Pilsner should be a pretty straightforward beer. That is your most common appearance for a beer, just that nice, clear, golden color. So let's see how we do. Cheers. Nope. It's hoppy. It's like too hoppy. It's not as bad as some of the IPAs they've put out, but that is not a good Pilsner. Oh no, gosh, no. No. Man, neither one of these beers are all that great, but this one is really throwing me with the extra hot. Like, it should not, a Pilsner should not be that hoppy. Yeah, that's not a good feel on the tongue. That's not a good taste. Man, that's disappointing. That today is disappointing. Today is very disappointing on both fronts. Man, I don't really like either one of them, and that's surprising. Okay, so I'm gonna make a judgment call. The tiebreaker's the can. Neither one of these beers is good. They're both actually not very good at all. But this beer has by far the best can, the best graphics. And the coolest background of the brewery being a gypsy brewery that travels around and rents breweries to do their beer. I've got to give it to these guys. I'm surprised that I don't like either one of them out of two beers. Yeah. We're going with Germany today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it's a little bit shorter of an episode again, but we're getting there toward the end of it. We've explored almost every style of beer that there is. We still have 5 more days, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 4 more days of beers. So we'll see. USA is not going to be able to tie it up, but maybe they'll make up some ground and they won't lose. They won't lose so dramatically. We'll see. It's going to be close because, like I said, there is another IPA in the mix. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Like I said, hopefully I will have a comic book review coming up and a release of some Dark and Darker highlights from our latest stream. So come back to the channel and check that out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.